Hello and welcome back to another episode of FE9, the fantasy hair color only and novel experience. So this time we're going to do chapter 7. This is chapter 7. There is quite a lot of enemies, breaches. These enemies will not move and they have the chest keys. I think they don't move. There is a boss who will appear, I think, once you cross these tiles or something. There will also be some Sinan and Gatri will join here, and there will be a new recruitable character here. The new recruitable character doesn't trigger the same way. I think it appears turn 2. So right now we do not have any source, which is kind of odd. So we'll try to focus more on Oscar and Boyd because we do have plenty of axes and lances. The units are still force deployed, so that's the reason why Titania and Reese are still here. And let's go. So this enemy happens to be slow enough to be double. It has right now only 4 speed. 4 attack speed, I mean. So I can double king with the javelin. I'll trade the javelin for the steel lance and use an iron axe to finish this enemy. I can still use Ike as a wall. I can technically use Tanya as a wall too. So Mia is the new recruitable character. Nice, you did double that enemy. And you got a level up, that's good. More strength and speed, that's really good. That should make a difference. I think that enemy was farther away because this is the enemy that you should be fighting here. You still don't double him though. Okay, this is a little bad, so what I'll do is rescue Boyd on the next turn. So this enemy did actually move. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, so Mia joined herself, and she comes with an iron sword, and a slim sword, a vulnerary, and a sword band. Right now, I don't know what a sword band does, but I just guess that it would be skill and speed. I'll leave it that on her because right now I already have the bounce that I want on my units. So thankfully Mia comes with 2 weapons, so she will fight and she will give a weapon to Ike, so I can also fight. And because she recruits herself, I can just, you know, pay right now and get that. Now let's look at Mia's growth. So Mia's growths are okay. They're like what a Swordmaster would expect to have. She can cap speed. She's close to cap skill. She won't cap strength. She might if I just give her a strength band and give shield weapons to her. So for caps, that's not the worst, but she's not my top priority at all. I don't think I'll use her long term if I can have full deployment with other units. As for combat, she's just kinda bad, like a sword unit, a Myrmidon, should be able to double enemies, but because this game checks for strength to slow you down from the weight of the weapons, Mia usually gets slowed down a lot if you want to try using stronger weapons. The Iron Sword does not slow her down, which is good enough, I guess. The point is, you have to use low might weapons to do something, and if I wanted to cap strength for transfers, I would need to use a steel weapon, so that isn't good. Technically, if you get forces, you can just force an Iron Sword and deal with this. And you're only 1 point short of capping strength, so a band might just do the job. Still, if you aren't playing regularly, like with classic roles and no bans or anything, if you don't base abuse to get strength, she'll be slow. She'll just be really slow to double enemies with strong weapons, and with weaker weapons, she barely does any damage. I know this is not a really fair comparison, but let's look at Ike right now, who's also a sort of infantry unit. He has 13 speed, 16. He has 13 speed, 13 strength, 11 defense. This unit has 3 less speed, and it also has 6 less strength and 4 less defense. So you'll be using a worse unit until you reach this level and promote, because you could technically promote sooner. But it's like that. I always happen to just see a unit with the same class essentially and worse stats, so I never seen a reason to use her. And she's fire affinity, which isn't great. I think it does give more strength, which is helpful for her, but you really want to avoid dodge tank too. She comes with bandits, which always works in this game, which is very helpful. But again, she does barely any damage with a weapon, so it is hard to just kill an enemy with 1 hit with bandits. You need to do like bandits wrath or bandits adept, so you do get 2 attacks or a crit to kill enemies. Or bandits guard could also work. If you proc guard, you won't face counters of enemies. But bandits alone would just not work with you. Okay then, let's continue. So as I said, I'm going to face this enemy because I can beat him without dying, and then I'll just rescue Kanto away. As for this place, I can use Tani and Risk mid-seal if I needed to. Any enemy you could attack without dying. You're 1 point short to one round this enemy. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just multi-Tani up here and tank with Ike, and Mia can help beat this enemy. Because you don't get slowdown with the Iron Sword, I'm gonna keep the Iron Sword on you as I exit to find with the Slim Sword. I'll just put Titania up here. And now it is safe to do this. I'll probably drop Void next turn and block that path with Titania and Oscar. So you decided to attack I guess because of weapon time, but you do more damage. Because you should actually go for a unit that won't deal any damage to you. Okay, so can Soren take out this enemy? It can. I would waste two weapon uses, so I can also waste two weapon uses for this one. Then I guess Mia will take out this fighter. I can move Soren up here so I don't face enemies that are on my left side, on the left side. And so does I do. Well, actually, I would have liked to get the Iron Sword just so he could defeat this enemy. It's fine though. I don't need to beat him. And I could also get a crit. That also works. So Mia is actually going to get attacked by this enemy. Mia should be able to take one enemy. So any ranged enemies? Not really. Well, there's this one, I guess. You have almost no speed. So I think I'm just going to equip this Goblin and to avoid here. And this should do it. Void might be able to get this kill because there is no enemies nearby. Okay. Turn can take out this one. And now we'll see. This one is still up. Okay, so I'm far away. I'm far enough to not hit that enemy. So I could deal damage to this enemy and Mia could finish him. Before doing that, does Mia live against this enemy? She does. So how fast is this enemy? He's not fast enough to double me. So I'll just use the steel arms. And this should be fine because you don't have a ranged weapon. You didn't attack. So I guess Oren can take you out, or can I do that with Boy? You're not dying, but this is not a kill. I guess if I do this first... Well, if I miss, I'm not beating you. So we'll just take the chip damage. Unless I crit, but I don't think so. That's okay. So let's see if I can bait that enemy, because Soren can live against that. So there is the miracle scroll there. I don't remember which item do you get by defeating the thief, if it is the last item stolen or if it is the first one. But you can only get one in this game, as in most games too. I think we can check right now. So the item we would be getting is the war stuff. So there is no miracle for us, which it's okay, you shouldn't rely on miracle. This guy has a steel lance, so we should be able to double him with the javelin. Okay, let's see if I can lure this enemy with Soren, and we will just use a vulnerary. I could also use a vulnerary. And Mia came with a vulnerary, so this is good too. And don't worry, we'll get the sub for the next map, so this isn't that bad. Adel. Is that a kill then? Okay, I think it's about time I open this chest. So, I got an armor slayer. I used the armor slayer on Ike. The armor slayer is pretty heavy, 17 weight, like that would make Mia have 4 speed, which is, by the way, not enough to double an armor knight. Ike with the armor slayer would get slowed down 4 points, so he'll have 12 speed, which is still enough to double these enemies. No ranged weapons, 5 move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll move you here. I'll trade the armor slayer equip the Armor Slayer, take Soren and drop Soren down here. Soren is safe, and nice being able to bait these two enemies. I'll use another vulnerability with Void. We didn't kill this one, but that's fine. Okay, so after that scene, we got some new units, and well, they're not new, they're the ones we had before on the chapter that I had solo because they're not allowed. And there are more enemies to deal with, and this is technically a boss. You have to route the map, so there is not much difference except for the fact that he's stronger. He's a mage with an nail fire and a mage ban. The mage ban, I think, does increase like magic by 10 points, and that's it. Or maybe it's his resistance. You just use it on a mage if they need to cap that, but they usually cap that on average, so there's no need. But there is one more thing, which I think is this guy. Yeah, it is this guy. This new enemy has a droppable fire, so I want that. As for these units, I think usually I place to proc these enemies sooner by going up here, and then these units stay here blocking the fifth paths, so blocking the fifth move, so he doesn't steal both chests. But that is not the case here, so I guess they could move down here and join with my other units. That way I could make them be safe sooner, and I could give this vulnerability to my other units. I should also try to fight this thief anyways, because at least I could get this later on once I have a staff unit. And because there is no need to get this test quickly, I could just fall back. Okay, these enemies don't reach Ike. Only these two, and these two do have an arm, so I think it's fine if I leave Ike here. And Soren seems to only get attacked by these mates, so I don't think he'll die. These mates have 11 attack and you have 11 resistance, so you just take 1 damage again because of weapon triangle. Let's use another vulnerary. The boss doesn't move, so this should be fine. You'll go after this thief, and so will Void and Oscar. Or I could just do this. If I just block your escape route, wouldn't you just go around here to escape? This will help me, because that way I can have Oscar and Void close to the enemies in case I need to finish them or rescue. None does have provoked, so that's the reason why this guy go after him instead of Guthrie. Well, probably that, and that you will deal more damage against Sinon than against Guthrie. I got another level up. Nice defense. So he did one round both armor knights, which is good. Okay, so Guthrie is unable to move here because they block their path, so he'll have to go down. This is still fine. Guthrie won't die against any enemy except for maybe these mages. So time to get rid of the mage, I guess. That's unfortunate. I can't use Ike though, who doesn't kill with the armor player. I'll use the Slim Sword instead then. Nice green. How much do you do? You double? Okay, I guess. Soren is in no condition to face more than one enemy, so I think I should... I'm Soren even survive too. That would be 53, that would be 29 now, you're not. You are leaving this guy if you kill. So we'll just do that. Well, do you have enough weapons? You have 4 uses. I'll go here, trade the armor slayer again. And Mia can start facing this thief. Did not go around this armor knight. Okay, let's see. Mia should be able to finish this beef. And now what? So Oscar can double these mates and does have a free slot for getting the fire, so we'll do that. Can Void double this soldier? He can double the soldier. Okay, so Soren will beat this enemy on Soren does have full HP, so he should be able to leave an archer. Well, he does not have full HP, he has high. And he got another defense and magical speed, that's really good. So now we'll move. Okay, good. We'll move I here, equip the Flame Sword, heal. And we'll move Battery back here. The Armor Slayer have no choice but to attack Ike. And this enemy is firing off. That's fine, I guess. No damage. Why are you doing that? Okay, more armor enemies are coming. Let's see how Boy does. He does not double. Can Void lead that enemy on this one? 16 and 19 would be 35, minus 12 should be 23, so you do not lead both. I don't feel like risking anything, so Soren will take this skill. And Boy will move here and use a vulnerary. Katri can talk if you want to, it's pointless, so that's fine. And that way I'll just create the vulnerability. Failing is allowed or not allowed units, both ways. It's not like you can create only with an allowed unit for an unallowed. You're not going that far. And Sinon can also give me another vulnerary for someone. Like Ike doesn't have any. Okay, so now I'll just take out this enemy with Soren. And then I know you're not able to leave all that, so I'll just create a vulnerary and kill. Can you leave this guy? You do. That is a kill for someone else. Okay, this enemy did not move. Yeah. I'll just take this kill with Soren on. Then Boy will go for that soldier that didn't move. Okay, I told you the boss does not move, so I think his range doesn't matter. This guy has a javelin. I think he does not move either because he would have it to attack Sinon and Guthrie. This guy has an iron lance with 6 more ones. And let's see how many more kills can I give to Oscar and Boyd. The spammer is so bad. You don't do damage with the javelin. Nice level up. Okay, the healer didn't bother healing this enemy. More strength and speed, that's a good level up. And now deal with this armor enemy. I mean... Okay, let's see. The boss does have 2 strength, so he loses 3 speed, so he has 8 speed. I'll have 8 speed too with the handbag. and he does have 14 attacks, so I won't die with a hand up. So to go a little faster, I just put the hand axe here. Yeah, that's something that could happen. How do you do? Not decent too bad. Wait, do you double the boss? You do actually double the boss. Okay, Mia. You can have the boss skill. So that's 12 damage, so a vulnerability should do fine. Okay, that is 97%. You could miss, and I wouldn't like to restart over all this map. This 5 damage. This 3, so you will be missing on 2. That means that you will fail to kill that enemy with the sling sword. So whether I do this and save one vulnerability, or I just wait one vulnerability. I can have plenty of vulnerabilities, so I'm not going to risk any. You got speed. You got 1 speed and 1 strength this map, but that isn't awful. Got base experience. Who would have thought that I would still get base experience? Alright, that's about it for this episode. Map was a little longer, probably because it's a route map, though I'm usually routing maps. And I will try to route maps, probably because if I'm not getting base experience, if I don't get to use base experience, I will need more experience in combat. So yep, I hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next map. Until then, bye!